Nah, this is more that the black man is never above suspicion. Part two of that video. I thought of some more scenarios last night where I went against, where I basically broke my own rule, like AWOL. I think it's AWOL 21. No, AWOL 201. Like he said, going against your own rules when it comes to dealing with kids and shit. Quick scenario, three quick scenarios actually. I was at Wendy's waiting to get my soda. So I was standing behind this white lady, and she had a mulatto son with her. Then out of nowhere, these two ghetto black kids come out of nowhere and go right up to the fountain. And the white lady, I thought the white lady was with them, but then she started blushing. So I'm like, she ain't with them. She ain't with them. Them kids ain't with her. They just bogarting their way in front of me and them to get their soda. And you know, me working in the school district, it became natural for me to say, yo, you get in line and wait your turn. You know, disciplining these kids. So, you know, when it was I made them get behind me. And when they got behind me, you know, I was like, okay. So then I go and get my stuff, but then I call them up and let them go ahead of me. But, you know, I controlled the thing for them, if you can understand what I'm saying. So I eat my food, you know, get in my car. This ratchet black woman pulls up to me. Did you say something to my kids? I'm like, yo, pull the fuck over, which means I'm not nobody that's supposed to be leading no children. I ain't supposed to be doing that. So, you know, we pull over, have a discussion. I basically tell him what happened. She looks in her rearview mirror and says to the little girl, I think it was her granddaughter, is that the way it went down? And the girl was like, yeah. And she apologized to me, sent me on my way. But I ain't have no business saying nothing to those kids, because look what it turned into. Did you say something to my kids? So that's a scenario where I used foul judgment, and it didn't cost me. But if I had it to do over again, I don't know what I would have done, because it's hard for me to sit back and let a kid be rude and disrespectful and not say shit. You know how it takes a village to raise children, but nowadays you can't say nothing to nobody's bastard kids. So that's one scenario. Scenario number two, at the school district, working again. Listen to what they want me to do. They want me to stand in the bathroom and wait and make sure the kids don't write on the walls. So I'm like, the fuck I look like at the time, being a 37-year-old man looking at little boys, middle school boys in the bathroom, to stop them from writing on the walls? Is it really that important? So I outsmarted them, had the boys empty their pockets before they went in to make sure they didn't have no pen or anything to write on the walls. So go in there, handle your business, come out, give me your pen first. And I figured out that I was really in there to stop them kids from touching on each other, because I was sitting in the office one day and I overheard a conversation about how a teacher walked into the bathroom and seen two boys in there jerking each other off. And this is like middle school kids. This ain't, you know, I got one, you got one, let me see yours and I'll let you see mine. Not that experimental stage. This is 13-year-old kids jerking each other off in the bathroom. So I was in there to stop that. Fuck that. You're not going to tell me, you're not going to piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. You're not going to tell me that I'm in there to stop the kids from writing on the walls, but I'm really in there to stop them from fucking fapping on each other. The fuck out of here. I quit that job. And the last scenario that I'm going to share today, I was at my sister's best friend's daughter's second birthday party. You follow that? My sister couldn't come, so I went. And there were, you know, the girl was turning 2. So there were other young kids there and running around the house and everything. Again, it's the bathroom. Be leery of the bathroom when you got to use the bathroom, black men, because that's when your genitals are exposed and a lot of shit can be said. I'm just being real with you. So I go upstairs to use the bathroom, and there's kids that should have been downstairs. The party was downstairs, not all throughout the house. The bathroom was upstairs. I go upstairs to use it. Naturally, I shut and lock. I don't know if I locked the door, but I know I shut it. Yeah, I probably did lock the door. So I'm coming out the bathroom. Later on, I'm sitting downstairs, and one of the mothers comes up to me and says, oh, yeah, I didn't know who you were. I saw you upstairs. I'm like, who is this strange man around my kids? I didn't say anything. I didn't get emotional and say, bitch, who the fuck are you? I didn't do any of that. I just calmly and casually got my ass up and left. Now, I left in such a hurry and so, like, taken aback by what that bitch said to me. I left my jacket there. It was November. That's how bad I wanted to get out of there. So, again, and this is a black, see, man, I can't believe that. See, I get offended when people want to say things like that because I know where I'm coming from. The last thing I'm going to do is jeopardize my fucking freedom, but I don't have it in me to like no young kids. You got to have that shit in you. That shit ain't in me. But bottom line is, like I said last night, we're never above suspicion, even with our own women and our own people. So I'm not doing anything to help a kid nowadays, man. If they're on fire, I ain't going to do shit to help them.